Hi everyone, welcome to GoLocal Live and happy Friday afternoon. I'm GoLocal News Editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for joining us, which will be for a very packed and full show here in downtown Providence. And as we do every Friday, kick off with former state representative, former Deputy Secretary of State, now heads up Stages of Freedom, Ray Rickman, to give his big view.
So William J. Brown, African-American man, in 1873 wrote an autobiography, biography, history of blacks and the elite white folks of Providence, College Hill. Really quite a fascinating book. His grandfather was a slave of the Brown family. Yes, you heard me. It came in 1764 on a Brown family ship, and they were slaves. This is the 400th anniversary of slavery, so I'm talking about it every chance I get. But I really want to talk about education for a few minutes. William J. Brown went to private school, was the only African American to do so in his time, born in 1814. He didn't go to school. There were no public schools. Do you hear me? Then got around to it. Only private schools basically for rich white males. And every once in a while, another male, William J. Brown, would sneak in, but wasn't very common. In 1820s, there was a race riot, and a lot of reasons for it, but one of the many reasons was black people had created their own school, and the white working class folks got mad and demanded public school, that the state create schools, and the state refused. It said, schools are private matters. The state shouldn't have to pay for anybody to go to school. You hear that? Now that was 1820s, 30s, 40s. And I brought this fabulous book. This is Field, the State of Rhode Island Providence Plantation History. And I'm opening to page 236, where Mr. Barnard, and we all know his name because of the school named after him, became the Commissioner of Public Education. And it was his job, amongst many, to find out why about 3,000 children did not go to school between 4 and 16 years old. And they were ordered to go to school. This is 1844, because public school is something you had to attend. And when he would talk to the parents, they'd say, oh, I didn't know our kids had to go to school. We have a public school. Oh, we only have a one-room schoolhouse in Foster, or wherever he was talking to them. And the big kids are in the same room as the 4- and 5-year-olds, and they beat them up. I don't want my kid to go to school and hang out with 16-year-olds. So the first thing Mr. Barnard said is that schools should be by class. Not that kind of class. You should be in the first grade, second grade. And in a one-room schoolhouse, that's kind of hard. So the state decided to create public schools. Are you with me? Now in the world, 150, 60 years later, we all believe that kids should go to school. A lot of us believe there should be pre-kindergarten, but certainly first grade through 12. Everyone should go to school, and it's enforced. Then we come to the problem of college, and college is a problem. How do you pay for it? Well, let me share this with you. Denmark, you pay $0. Estonia, $0. Finland, Germany, Hungary, Italy, $0, $0, $0. Norway, $0. Poland, $0. Turkey, $0. United States of America, average kid, $9,500. And remember, quite often, mom's making $20,000, and they're paying $8,000, $9,000 for school complete. When are we going to catch up with the rest of the world?